This is a 24-minute balance and lower body strength workout for people with diabetes, and only a chair is needed. Before getting started, please make sure that your blood sugar is between 100 and 250 milligrams per deciliter, and that you've watched the relevant safety and instructional videos posted in the description below. I'm dedicating this workout to my dad for Father's Day. We'll start warming up with single leg knee extensions from a seated position. With heels under knees, lift your left foot off the ground and extend your knee. Bend your knee back to the start and put your foot on the ground. Repeat this with the left leg for 45 seconds. Now let's do the same thing on the right leg. Next are single leg circles. Lift your left leg straight out front and point your toes. Make a big circle with your toes. Reverse that circle and continue for 45 seconds. Let's repeat that on the right leg. Last warm-up exercise is the chair squat, and there's a link to an instructional video on this exercise in the description below. From a standing position, begin to squat down to the chair or pillow as low as you can safely go, and then stand back up. Repeat this movement for the next 45 seconds. Inhaling as you go down and exhaling as you stand up. The chair squat is going to help improve lower body strength and make many normal activities of daily life easier. We've got 7 different movements, and they'll all be repeated once. We'll have 30 seconds of work and 30 seconds of rest for each movement. The first movement is going to be side steps, and you'll need to be in a standing position with your eyes fixated on a non-moving object like a mark on the wall. Lift your left foot off the ground and step to the left. Lift your right foot off the ground and place it where the left foot was. Take one more step to the left on each foot, and then do the same thing to the right. Keep this up for 30 seconds. It's important to make sure that you're fully lifting the foot off the ground so that you're momentarily balancing on one leg at a time. You may need to hold on to something sturdy while doing this exercise to help with stability, like a countertop or a heavy chair. Let's sit down for the next exercise, torso circles. Sit up straight at the edge of your chair and put your hands on your hips. Begin to shift your weight to the left hip and make as big of a circle as possible until you've come full circle. Reverse the circle and continue alternating directions for 30 seconds. The next exercise is the chair lunge on the left leg. Seated sideways in the chair, hold onto the back of the chair with your hand. Part of your bum is actually going to be hanging off the side of the chair. Move the back leg backward until you're on your toes and both of your knees are at about 90 degrees. Begin to stand up until both legs are straight and then sit back down. 30 seconds. Lunges can help improve balance and leg strength, and I have a link to an instructional video for different types of lunges in the description below. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. For movement speed, try to do 2 seconds on the way down and 1 second on the way up. This tempo has been shown to improve insulin action. Let's do chair lunges on the right leg now. If you want a diabetes resistance t-shirt or water bottle, please take a look at the link in the description. Stand behind your chair for heel raises, and feel free to hold on to something more sturdy than your chair. If needed, hold on to the chair or other sturdy surface and begin to lift your heels off the ground, and then lower them. Continue this movement, and eventually try to get to the point where you do not have to hold on to anything at all. That may not be today or tomorrow, but that's the goal that you want to work toward. Sit back down at the edge of the chair again with heels under knees, and let's do some seated hip balances. Begin to shift your weight to the right hip and lift your left heel off the ground. You can stay here or try to lift your entire left foot off the ground and hold for 30 seconds. We're now going to switch sides and shift the weight to the left hip. Let's repeat each of these movements one more time, starting with side steps. Sit down for torso circles. We've got chair lunges on the left leg coming up next. Chair lunges on the right leg. get behind your chair for heel raises. Take a seat for seated hip balances on the right hip. Switch to the left hip now. We're going to cool down with stretching. Rotate your body so that it looks like you're setting up for a chair lunge. Instead of standing up, just reach that back leg away from your body until you feel a stretch in the front of your back leg. 45 seconds. For each stretch, you want to move into a position where you feel a mild stretch but not pain. Switch legs. Reposition yourself so that you're facing forward in the chair. Reach your left leg out in front of you until it's straight. Hold onto the chair with your left hand and reach towards your left foot with your right hand. You should feel a stretch in the back of your leg and possibly lower back. Do the other leg next. Sitting at the edge of the chair with knees opened up into a wide position, we're going to do an ankle stretch now. Bring your feet about a foot length behind the knees, rotate your knees inward and heels outward, and lift the heels off the ground. Begin to push your heels towards the ground until you feel a mild stretch in the back of the ankle. Thanks for training with me, and please consider subscribing to the channel for more free content.